Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. Now, I constantly get told by players there's nobody playing or there's hardly anyone on the Legacy servers, they don't see anyone, and I find that really odd because I tend to sit in the same place for hours and then just have people come to me. I sit in like a few systems, pirating, Soul mainly, and I'm meeting novices, newbies and like random, mostly harmless commanders all the time. Admittedly, I'm meeting them, scanning them, and then saying usually no cargo, free to go. But I'm having interactions with commanders. That's what I do as a roleplay pirate. It's always that moment where they're sat looking at you in a medium ship and you're in a shieldless Cobra and you're like, you have no cargo, you are free to go. My fingers are too fat for this keypad, but you're never quite sure if they're going to just start opening fire. But these are all no cargo free to goes, and it's just an example. It's just a novice commander I happened to run into the other day, and that's the thing. I run into commanders all the time, all ranks. I run into imps, feds, all sorts, and just happily going about my day, my business. Some people are people I run into that I've known for years. Other people I've run into I have no idea I've known them before in my life. But I don't tend to go looking for people. I tend to just run into them, and it's not even like I spend a lot of time in really, really active systems. The other day I just randomly ran into a player in a random system between Seoul and Kalinas. I was just jumping through and I happened to see another commander at the start. So I do tend to run into and see a reasonable amount of players still playing the Legacy version on Xbox, which is gratifying and good, and also means that I'm running into enough commanders that I can continue playing on Xbox and continue pirating people. As far as Piracy Tonnage Scoreboard goes, I'm reasonably keeping up with the PC guys, even though they're on PC and there's a lot more traffic, especially in Seoul, where there's a lot more CGs and things like that going on. But on the whole, I've not been disappointed. I even saw a Looking For post the other day complaining about TOC, so clearly they've been on upsetting somebody and maybe killing a few people. So in a way that's nice to hear. In another way, I just did put out a video saying they weren't any gankers on Xbox, so I'll retract that. I was wrong, there are still some gankers. In fact, tonight me and Scooby did run into Danger in Melanja. But it was 2v1 and Danger didn't look like the look of my pirate Mamba. He didn't realise it's got undersized weapons and a small bi-weave, but from a scan it looks like a nasty ship with what I had on it. So with one chaff he was like, do I want to take two of them on? So there are still the occasional gankers out there, but that I'm glad about as well, because that keeps the dangerous side of this game up and running. But as you can see, these are all just commanders I ran into on my normal piracy things, normal get along piracy. And that's annoying when I let the NPC go, but his bounty hunter comes after me, or a bounty hunter comes after me while I'm trying to pirate. It's disgraceful behaviour. But yeah, this was just random encounters with random commanders the other week. So yeah, I'm still running into a decent amount of players, and this is the ones I just ran into randomly, not the ones I ran into and had PvP action with or pirated, because obviously I've used those clips in separate videos. But yeah, just the random people that I had an interaction with that was just a no cargo free to go. And it's nice to see a variety of ships, a variety of commanders, and a variety of ranks, and a variety of squadron tags. It's all promising. I mean, obviously this game will never be back at its peak that it was a few years ago, but equally it seems to be chugging along quite nicely with a smaller but quite dedicatedly loyal player base. And if FDev would just swing it and give us a CG or two, I think we'd do a lot better, personally, because CGs bring communities together and therefore we see each other more, and people aren't disheartened to think they're the only person out there. I can't believe this interaction though. What is a guy doing in a shieldless Type 9 if he's not hauling cargo? I ask you, how unlucky is this? you totally like, oh, it's a shieldless Type 9. That's bound to have tons and tons of cargo on board. It's going to be completely empty. Really? That's just so disheartening. But there we go. People, that's just always surprises me. When you come across a shieldless Type 9, you're like, man, no cargo whatsoever. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you run into enough commanders? Do you see people in and around? Or are you one of those people that struggles to find anyone? If you are one of those people that struggles to find anyone, check in that type and make sure you're not on strict. But yeah, there are still people out here. I just sit around and wait for them to come to me. And eventually, everyone does. It's so weird. I don't know what it is. I get really lucky. I literally, the other day I logged on, I went to Seoul, I pirated someone. It happened all so quickly, I hadn't actually even switched on my Elgato to record it, so I only captured the last 30 seconds of me scooping up cargo. I mean, literally, I just log on, go to Seoul, and there's commanders winging around in Seoul. How lucky am I? Yeah, it's weird. I do just run into so many people. But like, yeah, how many people is this in this video? Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And yeah, 07 to all the commanders that featured. No cargo, free to go.